Hey yogis, how's it going? Nicholas here. A couple more minutes and we will get started. So go ahead and get your space set up. Yoga mat if you have one. If not, just any space that works for you. I'm gonna try to get a couple binds in today. So I have a yoga strap. If you don't, no worries. I would say a towel, maybe a belt. If you have one of those like elastic workout stretchy bands, that might work too, but preferably something with it's a little bit stronger, sturdier, with no give. And then also a chair, any kind of little prop that might help when we get to balance stuff. So a couple more minutes and we will get going. Welcome. That works. All right, yogis, welcome. Again, if you're just joining, Nicholas here. If you happen to have some kind of strap or something for binds that we'll do later, that would be helpful, or maybe a towel, something that'll work. And I always suggest, if you happen to have a block, great. But if not, no worries. I always have a little chair near me too to help kind of demo certain things that might be helpful to do on a chair. So again, whatever works best for you. If you have noticed, if you've been taking my classes, I did switch location. I usually do it outside. Today, I brought it inside in an interesting location. But yeah, because if you're in Arizona, it's like almost 100 degrees outside. So it's a little too hot to be out right now. So I had to start moving it inside, but trying to give us a barn feeling, because that's more or less what I'm in, is a barn. So anyway, once you're ready, go ahead and bring yourself, we're gonna set up into a child's pose. So go ahead and bring your toes together, and your choice with the arms. You can lay them down alongside your legs, you can reach your arms out forward, and also another thing is a choice with your knees, especially because we're just kind of getting started, to kind of release a little bit more through the hips. It's a little bit nicer to have the knees about mat width, just to let your ribs and heart fall between the thighs. So that being said, set up how it is most comfortable for you. When you're ready, reach the arms out, reach them back, whatever feels best, and go ahead and let the hips settle back and let the head drop down towards the mat. Now, I'm going to stay upright because I can't talk from a child's pose. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. So go ahead and find your child's pose. Go ahead and find your pose that feels most comfortable for you. Allowing the hips to settle back. And just taking a moment. Settling into your space. It is Monday, start of a new week. And although the days are getting blurred together, taking this hour, reset, refresh. 60 minutes we've got here, just to kind of let go. It doesn't matter what poses you can or cannot do. It doesn't matter what's going on around you right now. Just whatever your space is that you're in, just check in. Check in with your body, check in with your mind. And even if you spend the entire practice, have to practice however much you need in this pose right here, child's pose, finding your breath. Just check. As you inhale, can you fill up into the back, into the side ribs, into the belly, into the chest? And as you exhale, drawing the belly in, gently softening through the lower ribs, and just feel softly trickle down through the shoulders, through the neck, around the jaw. And again, inhale. And nice steady exhale. And just to begin to find your rhythm, I always cue breath as we go, but your breath might not be the same as mine. Maybe you hold it for longer, maybe it's a little bit shorter. So taking time to move at the pace that's most comfortable for you, especially your breath. But the idea is that we can get our inhales and our exhales to be just a little bit longer. And again, the reason for the focus on the breath is because it's the best way to calm your nervous system. So any of those lingering thoughts in your mind, any worrying, any second guessing, any doubts, allow it to slip away as the breath gets a little bit stronger. Become more present, more aware. And when you're ready, let's take 3 big breaths together. Nice deep inhale through your nose. And release. 2 more deep breaths in. And release. 1 more nice deep breath in. And release. Just allowing your breath to gently flow, but with purpose. So at any time your mind wanders, come back to this steady, consistent rhythm of your breath. And on your next inhale, gently begin to lift your head. Softly begin to open your eyes. And go and gently shift yourself forward. Now go ahead and stay on all fours. Regular setup. But go ahead and take those hands a little bit wider than shoulder width, probably about where they were set up for child's pose. Knees are a little bit farther back. Shoulders soft, and as you inhale, just gently shift forward. As you exhale, take it over to the right. Send those hips back and down. Bring it all the way up to the left side and back to the front knee. And again, just a few more rounds here. As you inhale, can you lengthen, reaching your heart forward. As you exhale, shifting back. And a few more rounds. Now, no right or wrong answer to make these circles with your body. So again, do what feels best for you. Pause if you need. Hold at a spot that might feel good for the lower back, for the hips, for the shoulders, for the ribs. Taking about 1 more in this direction. And go ahead and take it back the other way. Shifting the hips back. Again, if it feels good to pause for a moment, just stretching the hands through the arms. And about 2 more rounds here on your own. And after you've completed that next round, and then go ahead and bring your knees right underneath your hips, keeping your hips right over your knees. And then forward, gently reaching the hands up, and then go and gently let the heart reach down towards the mat. Now, if it feels good for you to rest the chest down, you can bring the chin down, you can bring the forehead down. Again, whatever feels better. Going to where it works for you. Starting to warm up into the shoulders, into the laps. Take another round of breath here. And as you inhale, taking your time, slowly walking your hands back. Pausing as you shift those hands back, And then going to shift just a little bit more forward. Soften your shoulders. Now we're going to take it right into our down dog today, getting this moving a little bit, that bigger movement a little bit quicker. So go ahead and shift those hips up and back. And take a moment. Go ahead and pedal out your feet. And releasing your head, release your neck, soften your jaw. And are you still using that steady breath? Or have you already forgotten to breathe? Are you already concerned about maybe what you're making for dinner, just anything coming up during the week? Bringing that focus, again, your intention back to your body, to your practice, One more round here, just to get those wiggles out. Draw the shoulder blades up away from your ears, reaching the inner thighs back, hips up towards the sky. As you inhale, begin to shift forward. Start to heat up the core. Draw that in your first plank. Remember, at any time, modify, adjust, bringing knees down to mat. Sending the heart forward, broadening the collarbones. Take another inhale. As you exhale, hips up and back. And again, inhale forward. And exhale back. One more round here. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Now this time, as you shift those hips back, bring the toes just a little bit closer together. And then go and take your right leg up. Pause here. Pressing the right foot back when you're ready, without dropping your left shoulder. Keep those shoulders as square as you can. Take your right leg, reach it up to the sky. And in circles, any movements that might feel good. Just make release that right hip. Taking about one more round of breath here. Go ahead and start to square off your hips. So draw that right outer hip down, draw the belly in. As you exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, and go and step your foot between your hands. Grab your ankle, do what you need to. Bring that right ankle under your right knee. Reaching the heart forward, soften through your shoulders, press those hips down towards the mat, float the arms up. Triceps draw forward, belly lifts up, tailbone reaches down now as much length as you can get. Just start to open up through those hips. 2 more rounds of breath here. More lift and lengthen. As you exhale, more reaching, sending that tailbone down. 1 more round here. On your next exhale, gently release, sending your hands back behind you. Maybe they interlace, and then gently draw the knuckles down the left inner thigh. If that's too much, bring hands to hips and gently press down like that. Now, yogi's choice. Broaden through the collarbones without just collapsing in your neck. You give just a little lift, so it's more of the heart reaching up rather than just a full back bend, trying to get that head towards that back foot. Think of a lift through the heart. Taking 1 more inhale. And as you exhale, gently release your hands. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, shift the hips back. And again, inhale forward. Exhale back. 2 more, inhale forward. Exhale back. 1 more, inhale forward. Exhale back. Now, if this is feeling enough here, you're more than welcome to keep that back knee on the mat. Otherwise, go and start to tuck those back toes, lift that back knee. Now, planting your left palm into the mat, we're going to take that same movement, but we're going to add this right arm in. So as you inhale, you're going to reach up. Exhale, shift back. And again, inhale forward. Exhale back. 2 more, inhale forward. Now, the flex of the foot, it feels good for me, optional. You don't need to flex that front foot, but I am in need of a little calf stretch. And then gently reaching forward, right knee over right ankle. Take that right arm, reach it up towards the sky. Now, at any time, bring that left knee to the mat. As you broaden through the collarbones, finding your nice, strong twist. Right shoulder over left. Left palm pressing down, looking down, neutral or up. 1 more inhale. And then as you exhale, release your right hand, plant your palm, step back into downward facing dog. Spread the fingers, plant your palms. Now both feet planted into the mat. As you inhale, fire up the core, shift forward, shoulders over wrist. Find that length, that distance for your plank, same distance for your down dog. 2 more, inhale forward. Exhale back. 1 more round here forward. Exhale back. Now feel free to bring the toes a little bit closer together. Reaching that right heel back. Send the left leg up. Now pause. When you're ready, without dropping the right shoulder, squaring out those shoulders, take that left leg. Feel free to circle. Any movement here that might feel nice. After you've done the 2 circles, the movement, go ahead and press that left heel back. Draw that belly in. As you exhale, bring yourself forward, knee to nose. Step your foot between your hands and feel free to grab that foot, bring it on forward. And then reaching your heart forward, soften through those shoulders. As you inhale, float the arms up and overhead. Wrapping triceps forward, draw the belly in, reach the tailbone down. Now, as much length as you can find, as much space, reaching back. And hugging the left hip back. 2 more breaths here, just to hold. Inhale. Any tension through the shoulders, through the jaw, soften down. 1 more inhale here. As you exhale, exhale, reaching the hands back, interlace, broaden through your collarbones. Gently draw the hands down that right hand thigh and lift. 2 more breaths here. 1 inhale. As you exhale, gently release your hands forward. Pause. Inhale, reaches the heart forward. As you exhale, shift the hips back. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Exhale. 1 more round here. Inhale. And exhale to shift, bringing that knee over the ankle, tuck the back toes, lift your back knee. Again, feel free to keep that right knee on the mat, press your right hand all the way down. And same action, as you inhale, reach that left arm forward. As you exhale, shift up and back. And 3 more. And back. 2 more. And back. 1 more round. And back. And then pausing here, left knee over left ankle, pressing the right hand down to the mat. Take that left arm, open it up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Stacking the shoulders. Now keep the power through your back leg. Don't forget about that back leg because the breath still flowing. 2 more here. 1 more inhale. As you exhale, gently release your head down towards the mat. Pause. Send the heart forward. As you exhale, step back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Out, let it go. Inhale brings you forward, bring your shoulders right over your wrist, knees up or down. As you exhale, we're going to shift all the way up to our belly. Lowering down, hugging the elbows in. Now, untuck the toes, feet press flat onto the mat. As you inhale, broaden your collarbones, soften your shoulders. Keep reaching the heart forward, keep sending those hands as you pull them back. Don't worry about height, length. Hip bones lift to take 1 more inhale. Exhale, gently release. And again, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, release. 1 more inhale. Feel free to use those arms a little bit more, hugging those elbows in. As you exhale, tuck your toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Let it go. Now coming high up onto your toes, forward. Bend your knees, nice deep bend. Shift those hips back. Now I always love to hop forward. Again, go with the practice that works for you. A little skip, a little step. But as you shift those hips back, I want you to take your gaze towards the top of your mat. Now from there, pressing firmly to the palms, lifting that belly. As you exhale, take a little spring. And maybe it's just a little skip, a little step, however best you can. Trying to get those feet right next to those hands. Soft bend through your knees. Let your head release down. Gentle nod, yes. Gentle no. And then with that nice deep bend in your knees, shoulder blades draw up. As you inhale, begin to reach out hard forward. Pressing onto your shins, feel free to keep hands on the mat. Belly lifted, length through your spine. Exhale to fold. 2 more, inhale, reach. And exhale. 1 more, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Sweeping arms overhead, stand tall. Inhale, lift to lengthen. And exhale, hands to heart, Samasthiti. Awesome work, you guys. Go and bring those toes all the way together. Pausing here, we're going to take a little flow through our Surya A. So as you work through that breath, again, modify as you need. Knees down to the mat, but we're going to go right into the vinyasas. We'll flow through it 3 times. So when you're ready, toes touching, shoulders up, nice and slow. Inhale, float the arms up. As you exhale, reach the heart forward, dive. Inhale, halfway, lengthen. Ardha Uttanasana, plant your palms. Feel free to step back for this first one. Reaching one foot, then the other. Now hug your elbows in. As you exhale, lower as one piece. As you inhale, spreading those fingers into the mat, pressing the palms down, shoulders soft. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Now just a few rounds of breath here. Inner thighs reaching back, heels reaching back. Letting the head release, soften through the jaw. Can you find a little bit more length through the back of your legs, a little bit more length through your spine? On your next inhale, come onto your toes, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees. At the end of that exhale, can you get a little spring to bring your toes together? Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Arms overhead, stand. And exhale, hands to heart. 2 more rounds. Inhale, flip. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway. Any of my friends that like to practice jumping back, keeping a soft bend through those elbows as you pick up those feet, send it straight back, see if you can hop right back into that chaturanga. Any of my friends wanting to flip the toes, take it right into an upward facing dog. So the hips are lifted, shoulders still soft, collarbones broad. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Take another round of breath here. Soften. You can get even more, like more space. Begin to use down dog as your point of recovery, a point to reset. And remember, child's pose is always an option. Your next inhale, lifting heels forward. Exhale, bend your knees, shift it back. As you exhale, can you spring up strong through that core, bringing the toes together between the hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Arms overhead, stand. And exhale, hands to heart. Woo! Samasthiti heat. Apparently I did not cool down my yoga space enough, so I am already sweating. Sorry, I've got a good sweat today. Draw that belly in, bringing your big toes together. Release those arms, soften through your shoulders. Bend your knees, shift those hips down and back. Chair pose. Now maintaining that length. Draw on through the belly, soften through the ribs, soften through the shoulders. Pressing the weight back into the heels. And check any lifted shoulders. Can you draw down just a little bit more? Any held breath. Can you soften through the jaw a little bit more? Taking one more round of breath here, inhale. As you exhale, dive forward. Now your choice, vinyasa or downward facing dog. As you inhale, reach, shoulders soft. As you exhale, plant your palms, step or hop, and feel free to take it straight back to down dog, or feel free to keep flowing through that vinyasa. However you get there, again, make it work for you, with that control, with that support. Now 3 rounds to start, because I want a little bit more fire into that core. As you inhale, float your right leg up. As you exhale, 3 rounds, use the nose. Inhale back. 2 more, exhale forward. 1 more, inhale back. Exhale forward, pause at the top. Step your foot all the way between your hands. Now you can take that right foot a little bit to the side. Reaching that heart forward, shoulders soften the ears. Inhale, take it all the way across the pose. Now reach those fingertips up, draw the belly up, send the tailbone down. Now as that back knee bends, reaching the tailbone down, you can then power up that back leg a little bit more. Now present, our back heel is lifted. But as we switch into the warriors, warrior 1 and warrior 2, back heel's planted onto the mat. So taking 1 more inhale here. And then as you exhale, go and take those hands to your heart. Now drop your back heel to the mat. Let's adjust for our warrior 2. So walk your foot in a little bit closer, heel to big toe alignment. Send that right inner thigh forward. From there, pause. When you're ready, extend the arms out. Press the palms down, lift the heart. Now can you get length through that right waist? So rather than reaching, we always like to reach forward over that front leg. Can you lengthen up that side waist? Draw that belly in, press down. 2 more rounds of breath here. Settling into it. Let's take 1 more inhale. And as you exhale, release, windmill the hands down. When you're ready, meet in a downward facing dog. So yogi's choice. Either taking the vinyasa to lower through the push-up, to the up dog, or you skip that and go straight back. Reset, take a nice deep inhale. Out your mouth, let it go. Now 3 rounds to start. Left leg to the sky, inhale, float. Exhale, come forward, knee to nose. Inhale back. And 2 more, exhale forward. Belly to spine, inhale back. 1 more, a slight rounding to the upper back here to get that knee forward, and then step your foot. Arms up and overhead. Can you do me a favor? Can you tell? I might have to go back to the house. Shoulders up, hip bones lifted, tailbone down. Good, now find that length, find that lift. As that tailbone reaches, shoulders up. Remember that back knee can be bent, but can you sink a little bit deeper? And then can you power through that back leg a little bit more? Taking 1 more round of breath here. As you exhale, hands to heart, pause. Dropping your back heel all the way down to the mat. Now your front heel, go and walk it in a little bit more. Heel to big toe alignment. Now, That front knee reaches straight forward. Don't let it fall inside of that left ankle. Reach it towards the top of your mat. Back leg is straight. Extend the arms, press down. Palms. Find the lift. As your tailbone reaches down, your hip bones lift up. Heart is lifted towards the sky. Palms and shoulders are soft as they press down towards the mat. 2 more breaths. Now, can you settle into that breath here? As you can you sink a little bit more? 1 more inhale. As you exhale, gently release your hands down to the mat. Take that foot out to the side. Now, yogi's choice, vinyasa, straight back to downward facing dog. Remember, the vinyasas, which is this right here, will continue to heat up the practice. So if you're looking to back off at times, vinyasas are a perfect thing to skip. Shoulder blades lifted, head released. Just because you don't do every vinyasa does not make you any less of a yogi. Again, the practice is individual. Everyone's body's different. Take another deep inhale. And let it go. Inhale, come on your toes, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Nice light step forward, hop. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, full. Bend your knees, chair. Hands back, arms float up. Shoulders soften up by that nice big breath here. And as you inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, hands to heart. Awesome work, you guys. I'm going to turn forward. Just our first round of balance here. And your left foot down onto the mat. Go and bring your right knee up. Take hold of that ankle. And go ahead and bring it in towards your thigh. Tree pose. Tailbone reaches down now. Foot to thigh is too high. Not quite as comfortable for you. Balance is a little bit challenging today. Take it to the shin. Or bring that foot all the way down. You don't want to be pressing right onto the knee joint. You want to be above or below your knee. So, find a spot. Ooh, that works best for you. Now, pressing that left big toe into the mat. Send that heart up. Shoulders are soft. And yogi's choice. Maybe this is enough. Notice how you're breathing. Engage through your left quad, left bum. Bringing this right hip bone forward. Maybe extend the arms and reach up. 2 more rounds of breath here. Draw that belly in. 1 more inhale. And as you exhale, bring the knee forward. And release. Awesome, thank you. And then go ahead and switch sides. Go ahead and bring that left knee up. Now, same thing. Right big toe pressing the mat. Go ahead and bring your foot towards your thigh, towards your shin. Whatever you did on the other side, I want you to match on this side. Pressing it in. Now, drawing the hip bones up, hug that right bum in. And once you're there, your hands come to heart center. Lift it through that belly, softening through the shoulders. And again, if that's enough, stay there. Check the breath though. Focusing on a point that's not moving around. Maybe arms up overhead. Soften through the shoulders. Lift through the heart. Taking 1 more inhale here. And then as you exhale, gently bring the knee forward. We got a few more warrior twos that we're headed into. Before we get there, I want to start to bind. So we're going to start to wrap the shoulders. Here's where the strap might be useful. We're going to do it on both sides or a towel. So place whatever you've got over your left shoulder. I'm going to turn around. But again, we've done this before. We're going to take that right arm, we're going to reach it out, reach it up to the sky, reach it towards the upper back. Left hand reaches out, rotates down, and reaches up. So the goal is to interlace, and bring the fingers together, and interlace just like that. The purpose of the towel, the strap, is to hold on to lengthen your arms a little bit more. So if you need that towel, if you need that strap, go for it. Now, I want you to go ahead and bring your big toes together. Wrap your right tricep forward. Hug your left shoulder back. Hip bones lift, ribs are in. Now, typically, whichever arm is the hand you write with, your dominant arm, usually is going to be a little bit tighter. I am left-handed, so this shoulder is giving me some struggle here. But as you keep doing that, without pressing those ribs forward, draw the ribs in, ground into your heels. Can you exhale, shift the hips back, start to bring a little bit more heat to the legs. Now remember, we don't want to let the gravity or the weight of that arm pull us forward. We want to keep reaching the elbow up and get length. Setting the hips back, draw. 2 more rounds of breath here. Take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale brings you up. And go ahead and gently release. Whew. Other side, if you have a towel, if you have a strap, move it to your other shoulder, switch sides. That left arm comes up and down, right palm reaches up and over. Much better this side. Drawing that right shoulder back. So if you happen to be right-handed, chances are this side might be a little bit tighter. So open it up. And what's great about this is that chances are a lot of us kind of been in our homes, have been sitting a lot. So it's great to open up that lower shoulder down and this top arm, reaching that elbow up, wrapping the tricep forward. Now same thing here, big toes together. As you exhale, press into the heels, send the hips back. Keep opening up this right shoulder though. Keep that length and reach through the heart. 2 more rounds of breath here. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale brings you up. And gently release. Soften those shoulders. All right, we're going to go right back into warrior 2 here. So I want you to inhale. Float the arms up. And exhale, dive forward. Inhale halfway. Now this time, go ahead and step your left foot. Bring it straight back. We're going right into that warrior 2 setup. So drop your left heel down to the mat. Right heel aligned with the left big toe. Send that right knee forward. As you inhale, windmill up, reaching back. Belly stays lifted. Now, even though we're going to go forward, this length here through the sideways, you don't ever want to think of crunching or shortening. Everything lifts up. So through that sideways, as you press down, reach up to reach the forearm forward. So rather than being about how low can I get, or just kind of using this arm to sink on, can you lift off that arm? Can you use your core to support you? But why not? Why not use the core? Rather than just making the arm do the work. Lift. Pressing through your back leg strong. If available, that arm might make its way down towards the mat. Again, it's up to you, wherever your practice is. Now taking this top arm, rotate towards the top of your mat and reach over. Now try not to let the left shoulder fall forward. Keep that left shoulder stacked over right. You might even take the gaze up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Take another inhale. Keep the bend in the front knee. Exhale. As you inhale, bring yourself up. Pause. Belly stays lifted. Ooh, press down. Front palm flips. Take it back, reverse warrior. Now, not the right shoulder by the face. Draw the right shoulder down. Take it into your right ribs. Keep reaching that right knee towards the front of the room. Take another inhale. And exhale. Inhale, brings you all the way up. Pause. Pressing the palms down. Take one more breath here. As you exhale, looking forward. Shifting towards the top. Exhale. Releasing the hands down. Now pause here. Finding your lunge. Looking towards the top of your mat. Planting that right foot down. As you exhale, go ahead and bring this left foot up to your knee. Straighter if it works best for you, but again, taking care of your hamstring. And you want to make sure you can reach down towards the mat or something. If you need a chair, feel free to make your way to a chair. Now, nice, fun, balance challenge here. I'm going to turn straight on towards the camera. I want you to bring your left knee towards your nose. As you inhale, bring yourself all the way up to stand. Nice. I'm saying that more for me because I am on carpet. My balance is not on today. Taking the ankle all the way across your thigh. Gently shift your hips back. Now from here, we're getting a nice stretch into that left hip, but right leg is right back where we want it in our chair pose. Bringing that heart forward, draw the belly in. Take an inhale. Exhale, can you sink a little bit deeper? Again, if you're using something to balance, great. Make the practice work for you. Find your balance, steady, but don't forget to breathe. 2 more. 1 more round of breath here. As you inhale, bring the knee up. Exhale, gently release. Awesome. That right leg was doing some work. A lot of support. So if you need a little shake, a little wiggle, go ahead and go for it. Coming back to the top of your mat. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, reach forward. Inhale, halfway. Step your right foot back, right into our warrior 2. Back heel drops down, back leg is straight. Left heel, right big toe. As you inhale, bring that right arm, reach it back. Sending your left arm forward, gently press those palms down. Lift the belly up, tailbone down. Now remember, it's not about crunching, it's not about shortening. Ever in yoga, length. So, reach your left waist up. As you exhale, bring the forearm down. Now, can you keep lifting up? So the weight is not into that left arm, left shoulder. You're supported from the core. Some of my yogis, this is perfect. This is enough. Stay here for anyone else that wants to take it all the way to the full cycle pose. Go for it. Parsvakonasana. Reaching the arm up, hugging the left bum underneath you. Maybe rotate that top arm and reach, extend, woo, ground it through the legs. Tailbone reaching back, take another inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, bring yourself up. Can you keep that deep bend? I know that front leg is working. That is the point, trying to ground ourselves here. Flipping that front palm, can you reach it back? Lift the hip bones up. It's a side stretch, not a back bend. Take 2 more. 1 more inhale. As you exhale, looking forward, lifting that back heel, take it towards the top of your mat. Walking the foot to the side, broaden through the collarbone, again, shift, that back leg lifts up. Doesn't matter how high, it can be low. Go where it works for you. Bend that left knee as much as you need. Hands are on the mat, on the floor, on blocks, on a chair, something to help support you. And as you exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. I'm going to turn straight on towards the camera. And as you inhale, bring yourself up. Whew. For anyone who is practicing on a carpet, on a rug, I sympathize with you because it's a little bit harder when the ground is soft. Belly's lifted, ribs are in. Flex through that right foot. As the ankle passes the thigh, maybe hands come to heart center. Again, a chair, a wall, anything around you, feel free to use it to help support. Drawing those shoulders down and away from your ears. Nice stretch into your right glute, right bum. Ideally, it's kind of like a single pigeon, except we got fire through that left leg. Keep that heart reaching. 2 more. Can you sink a little bit deeper? 1 more round of breath. And as you inhale, take your time. Woo! Gently release. Take a nice deep inhale here. Out your mouth, let it go. Awesome work. We're going to work towards those binds now. Now we're still going back towards our warrior 2, our side angle pose, but I'll talk you through the rest. Remember, the bind is optional. It's always great just to sometimes work on that side angle pose, really to get grounded into our legs. Don't forget to breathe. Take it through vinyasa or meet me back in down dog when you're ready. Inhale. Lift the arms up. Exhale. Inhale, find length, reaching the heart forward. Touch your palms, feel free to step, hop, however you want to take it back, either through your vinyasa or just straight back to your downward facing dog. Pause with your reset. Right knee to right shoulder, 3 rounds. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, come forward. And reach it back. 2 more, exhale forward. And 1 more, exhale forward. Pausing at the top, bring your knee all the way to your nose. Step your foot between your hands. Now from here, same thing. Back heel down to the mat. Now if you have a towel, have a strap, have it nearby so you can easily grab it. And then go ahead and windmill. Left arm reaches up. Right knee forward. Now, I'm trying to figure out the best way so you can see my arms actually might turn this way. So for our warrior 2, same setup. You could come here or go all the way down. Now, rather than reaching the arm forward this time, we're going to take the top arm, we're going to rotate it towards that left leg behind you and reach it towards lower back. Maybe it stops here at the hip. Maybe it reaches all the way towards the thigh. Some of my friends might reach the right arm underneath the right leg and begin to work yourself into a bind. Now, here's where the strap or towel would be useful. If the hands don't quite reach, you want to take that towel or strap into the left hand, reach it around to help you grab on. So it just makes the arms a little bit longer. So yogi choice. If you're not binding today, do not worry. It does get pretty intense. So feel free to bring the hand to the mat or forearm to thigh. Reach the heart forward, belly lifts. 2 more here. Can you sink it a little bit deeper? Take another inhale. And exhale. Gently release if you have the bind. Inhale, bring it up. Woo! And extend. That front leg is working. Take that back foot, bring it in just a few inches. Triangles. Front leg straight. Engage the quad. Engage the quad. Draw the kneecaps up. Reach. Press the palms down. As you exhale, shift forward. Hand to shin, hand to ankle, hand to a block, hand to the mat. Press into your back foot. Now, just as much work as you're putting into that back leg now, I want you to think about that for this next pose, because it's the same amount of work. Just because the leg lifts doesn't mean it stops working. Bend your front knee. Take your right hand forward to the outside of your right pinky toe and begin to lift that back leg up. Now, if you were to look down your body, can you see your toes? If you cannot, it means they're too far back. It'll throw you off. So you want those toes just in the line of the hips, of the pelvis, and the hip bones lifted. Some of my friends, this is enough. Feel free to bend that right as much as you need. A little balance. If you want to take that top foot, hold on to it for Chipasana. Open up that heart a little bit more. Through the shoulder, take another inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And then gently extend and release. Ooh. Exhale. Gently release your foot down. Pause here for a moment. Awesome work. I myself am dripping. It is also really hot in Arizona. Take a moment, let your head release. Gently nod your head yes, gently shake your head no. And when you're ready, inhale, reach. And release your hands down. Either step hop, vinyasa, or straight back to down dog. Inhale, finding length to lift, reaching up, and send it all the way back. Inner thighs reaching back, heels, inhale, left leg. Exhale, left knee, left shoulder. And send it back. And two more, exhale. And back. One more, exhale, pausing at the top. And then bringing your knee all the way to your nose. Step your foot between your hands. Right into warrior two, dropping your back heel down. If you use the strap, towel, something before, have it nearby, maybe towards left foot, top of the left foot, and then windmill. Right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward. Tailbone down, hip bones lift, pressing your palms down, soften through your shoulders. Now, start slower. Maybe just form to thigh. As you lift up, this might be enough. Otherwise, take the hand all the way down. Now again, yogi choice where you go with this. To the hip, to the thigh, open up to the shoulders a little bit more. And you might even need that stretch to get that shoulder to lift open. Or begin to work towards the body, interlacing it. If not quite today, take the strap in the right hand, reach it back, and take a hold here. Now keep reaching that front knee forward, keep pressing your back foot. Can you open up that right shoulder a little bit more? Can you keep that breath steady? Two more rounds here. One more inhale. And exhale. And gently release. Get your legs. Inhale. Bring your arms back up. Pausing for that warrior two. For that last bit of fight. And extend that back leg. All right, bring that back foot in a little bit closer. Short stance. Hugging the left hip back just a little bit. Draw the kneecap up. Draw the hip bones up. Lengthen. Now, same thing here. Press down. How long can you make that waist? And don't shorten it. Don't crunch until reach forward. Hand to shin, hand to ankle, hand to mat, you decide. Triangle pose. Now, right shoulder should be over the left shoulder. We don't want the right shoulder forward. Open up along the chest. Back heel should be pressing down. Now, that same work, that same effort and energy of pressing into that back foot, maintain as you bend the front knee, reach your left hand forward. Press through that back heel. Pause here. I like to flex the back foot. Your choice. If you want to point it, you can. Now, if this is enough, stay. You want just a little bit more. You can bend that top knee. Now, soft bend through that left knee. Make sure left hand is up to the outside of that left foot a little bit more. Whew. You can try to look up, but it will change your balance, your gaze, so play with it. One more breath here. And then gently release your foot if you held onto that ankle. And gently release. And fold at the top of your mat. Taking a moment here, soften through your knees. And feel free to clasp hands to elbows, maybe gentle sway. Side to side to release. Now, we're going to take it all the way into our yogi squat. So we're going to set the toes to the side, shifting the hips down, lifting the heart up. Now, for a lot of us, it's really hard to come to the squat with our heels on the mat. So what I would recommend is you could either roll your mat up, so that's a little bit more elevated, to give you a little bit more height so there's support. Use a pillow, use a blanket, roll up a towel, anything to kind of help get something underneath those ankles, because we're going to add a little bind here. So, as comfortable as you can get. And again, depending, those heels are really high and you just need to bring the hands down to the mat, you're more than welcome to just do that as well too. It's always nice to get a little bit more stretch into those calves, to the Achilles. Now, the bind may or may not happen. Again, that's not the point. Go where you can. We're trying to open up the shoulders a little bit more. Left hand, I want you to reach it to the side. Now, your left arm is on the inside of this left knee. As you open up, the right arm can go nice and wide. So you're reaching the arm back. Now, from here, my left hand is going to rotate, and I'm going to start to reach underneath. Now, I'm still wrapped around this left knee here as I open that right arm. Now, of course, the idea is that we can then interlace our hands behind our back. If they don't quite reach, you can take a towel, take a strap, something to connect the two, and then reach that heart forward. Send that right shoulder open and down. 2 more rounds of effort. Take another inhale. And exhale, gently release, bringing the hands down, pause, and the heart forward. If the legs are getting a little tired from, again, down, feel free to shift forward just a little bit, lifting the heels up. If you're good where you are, awesome. Keeping that nice length, reach the right arm out to the side. Now, second side, remember, right shoulder, just connected with that right knee. And then keep drawing the belly in as you expand, open up through that left arm, broadening. Now, your right arm, if this is enough, stay here. If that feels good, go for it. Just stay right where you are. Otherwise, rotating, bring that hand around. Now take this top arm, can you bring it back and thread? Ideally, we're trying to interlace. If they don't reach, it's all right. A nice, fun challenge for on Monday. Take another inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And gently release. Whew. And let the head drop down. Oh. Taking a moment here. Soften through the knees. Soften through the jaw. And yogi's choice. If it feels good to take it through a little flow, a little vinyasa, go for it. Otherwise, just step it straight back to your down dog. So again, you decide as you exhale, step her up. Into vinyasa. Finding that lift. And then all the way up and back. And then coming onto your toes, looking forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or hop, bring it all the way up. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, full. Arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. All right, our last pose, we're going to take it from the balance, from the stand. Something to balance. If you need a chair next to you, the back of a chair, again, a couch, a wall, wherever you are, feel free to do so. A towel or a strap. Now, we've done this one before. It's similar to our triangle pose. Now, the options are, of course, taking hand to shin. We're going to take the knee to the side. You can take a towel, a strap wrapped around the foot, just to extend the length of the arms a little bit more, so that way as we take it to the side, you've got more space there. Of course, the full variation, pose or full version of the pose, is to take index, middle finger, wrap it around that big toe, press the heel forward. Now, shoulders are soft. Whichever version you take, commit to it. Go for it. Even if it's hand and knee, nothing wrong with this. This is not easy. It's not like it's everyone just hops into this and sets their leg to the side. No. Feel grounded. Feel supported. Press that left big toe into the mat, and then reach the left arm out. Now, still, there's no rush as you reach the right leg out. Soften the right hip down. So try not to get this huge hiking lift of the hip up, drawing that hip down as I try to show the way not to do it, and then get back to the regular way. Tailbone down, pressing through the heel. Now, wherever you are, with the strap, with the knee, keep the breath, ribs are in. As you inhale, shift forward, pausing, find that length. And then can you release the foot? If the knee is bent, can you extend? Can you take one more inhale here? As you exhale, all the way down to center. Awesome. If you're using a towel, using a strap, go and set up for the other side. Hand to hip, if you just had that big toe. Now, it's all right if this top knee is bent here, but this bottom leg, you want to extend as much as you can. So this time, we do want the supporting leg to be nice and straight as the shoulders reach over the hips. Now, hugging that left hip back, take the right arm to the side. And then take your time as you exhale. You're going to reach towards the side, keeping that left hip forward, tailbone reaching down. Now checking your balance. Are you engaged? Firm through that right bum, grounded into that right big toe, shoulders away from yours. 2 more breaths here. One more round. Taking your time, bring that left foot forward, reach your right arm up, shoulders soft. As you inhale, can you reach? You extend, whoo. Exhale, lower. Hands to heart, take a nice deep inhale. Out your mouth, let it go. Awesome work, yogis. Our final vinyasa, feel free to take it straight back to a down dog. Meet me there, or go for the full vinyasa. Step it, hop it, however you want to get into it. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, feel free to bend those knees, reaching the heart forward. Inhale, halfway. Touch your palms. Again, step, hop, either down dog. One last little vinyasa to flow. Inhale to take that reach. And exhale, hips up and back. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Out your mouth, let it go. And then from here, go ahead and bring your feet all the way through your hands. You can hop, you can step it forward. Bring those legs out in front of you. All right, let's go and get some double pigeon action here. I want you to bring your left shin forward, so it's parallel with the top of your mat. My mat is angled, but wherever your space is, just try to get it parallel with the top of your space. A little flex through this left foot. Now your right foot, go on top. Try not to let it rest on where the pinky toe would be, so then the foot kind of sickles. The bottom of the foot kind of turns inwards. So you want to, starts to supinate. You want to take that ankle just across the knee. Now even here, as you can see, my hips are tight because my knee won't drop down. So that's all right, it's going to take a while. If this is really uncomfortable, you can make your way to a chair, bring the ankle across the thigh. You can prop yourself up onto either blocks, pillows, or you can just take the ankle right in front, Sukhasana, and fold here. So, a few variations there. If you are here, this might be enough. You're more than welcome to stay here. Or, as you exhale, you can gently reach forward. And here's again where a chair might be useful too. You can bring the chair in front of you. Or even again, if you're at a couch, a sofa, just to kind of rest forward. I'm doing it at an angle so you can see, but you'd want it directly in front of you. Nice convenient things about the blocks. You could do the same thing with the yoga block. So if you happen to have one, any of those variations. Otherwise, the hands work great too. Just try not to tense up through the shoulders. Now as you breathe, you might start to notice the hips open a little bit more. My knees now dropped. Now you get into a deep stretch. The muscles will typically tighten first because they don't know where you're going to take them. They don't know how long they're going to be there. And they don't know if they're in danger of getting injured. They don't want to strain. So they will tighten up. So the reason also for the breathing is to help let the muscles relax. Taking your time, let them know, nope, I'm not going to overdo it. I'm easing my way into it, and they will begin to soften a little bit more. Taking just a couple more rounds of breath here. And on your next in, and go and gently switch. Bringing that right shin forward. If you're on the chair, stay there. You're just going to switch with the other leg on top. Now a little flex with the right foot. Right shin parallel with the top of your space, top of your mat. Left ankle just past on that knee. So again, we don't have the ball or the bottom of the foot turning in towards us. We want to lengthen that ankle. Again, same thing here. Side's a little bit more open. But again, take a moment, see how your hips are feeling. How's this side compared to the other? Not to judge it, not to be upset. Like, all right, cool, this is what I'm working with. Got it. Using the breath, settle in. And any variation that works for you. Use a chair, use a couch. If it feels all right, to start to gently fold, release. Again, but back off when you need. Listen to your body, listen to your hips. No pain in the knees whatsoever. On your next inhale, no rush, and take your time, slowly walking your hands up. nice and tall. And go ahead and extend, reaching those legs forward. Give a little shake, a little wiggle. Go and take the skin of your bum, just gently lift it up. Bringing the ankles together, flexing the toes back. Again, your towel, your strap might be useful. If you know the hamstrings are a little tight, you can wrap it around the feet, just to have it set. Otherwise, go and extend the arms up, lengthen. As you exhale, send your heart to your toes. Once you're there, wherever the hands land, inhale, soften your shoulders, and then exhale, fold. And a lot of times what I see is people who are a little tighter, maybe hamstrings are a little bit tighter for most of us, they'll kind of just like hold the hands up, turn the hands down. Even if they're on the mat, if they're on the floor next to you, that's all right. Set them somewhere, so there's a little bit of support, so we're not up here in the shoulders. Take an inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, gentle pull. One more round here, inhale. And without being tense with the shoulders, just let the heart soften down. Inhale, bring yourself up. Now headed into our final twist. We're going to take all the way onto our back. So once you're ready, feel free to bend your knees. Exhale, lowering down. Go ahead and take your right knee towards your chest, if available. Send that left leg forward, pressing through that left heel. And then as you exhale, reach your right under the side, press your right shoulder down to the mat. Send your knee across your body as you twist. One more round of breath here. And bringing your knee back to your chest. Pause at the center. And go ahead and switch. Bring your left leg up, extend your right leg forward. And as you exhale, take your time. Gently pull your knee across your body. Gently pressing your left shoulder down towards the mat. Next, inhale, take your time, bring your left knee to your chest, Take an inhale. As you exhale, take your time to curl into a ball, soften the shoulders. Taking one more inhale. As you exhale, gently releasing everything down towards the mat, allowing your body to settle here. Feel free to cover your face, cover your body, drawing the shoulder blades together. And rather than just thinking, all right, it's the time to take a little nap, or just kind of let the mind wander, see if you can really settle in here. It is a pose, Shavasana. See if you can take a nice, comfortable inhale. A gentle sigh. Now letting go of your controlled breath. Acknowledge any lingering thoughts through your mind. And can you just settle in the space, find stillness for no more than a minute. Slowing everything down. And allowing all the work, all the effort that you just put into your practice to be absorbed into your body. gently begin to deepen your breath. Bringing movement back to your fingers and your toes. Reaching your arms over your head, take a long stretch through your body. Exhale, bending your knees. Rolling yourself to your side, allow your breath to deepen. And on your next exhale, take your time. Bring yourself all the way to a seated position, Sukhasana. And again, prop yourself up if you need, allowing the eyes to close and soften. And your choice, hands at thighs, hands at heart center. Drawing your shoulders down, lifting your heart length to your spine, grounded into your space. Closing with 3 strong breaths. Take a deep inhale. And release. 2 more deep breaths in. And release. 1 more deep breath in. And release. Absorbing all the work, all the effort of your practice, your focus, your intention. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis. Pleasure having you this Monday. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to let us know. Reach out to BreakOut Studios. And yeah, and any questions about the practice, feel free to let us know. Again, my name is Nicholas. I am in a new space. I would love to be outside, but it is 99 in Tucson today, so it's a little hot. Obviously a little warm in this room too, so I gotta work on my cooling situation. But anyway, such a pleasure. I am around again on Friday, 9:30 a.m. So hopefully you'll see you then, or video with you then. Have a great one.